Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, we welcome you, or if you're an existing subscriber, we welcome you back. We're glad to have you here. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Yeah. So you girls, guys, people of the world may be wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm wearing sunglasses because I am doing a Q&A video. Yes, you heard it right, another Q&A video. And safe to say that you guys have been shady. Shady ladies. So yeah, these questions have been shady. But I'm here to, you know, be truthful. And I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'm not sorry for it. So yeah. And you guys know that if I've got my mug out, my Shalom Friday night dinner mug out, there's going to be some tea spill. So without further ado, let's get straight into these questions. Right, I got loads of my friends, followers even, to ask me questions on Instagram. I'm going to answer as many of them as I can. The first question is, are nude shoots intimidating or exciting? Well, I don't know because I've never done a nude shoot before, but I am not ashamed to post picture in my underwear and stuff like that, so I guess I wouldn't find it intimidating. But maybe nude in front of someone that I've never met before, if I was doing a modelling shoot, I probably would be a bit nervous because I've not met the person, I don't know what they're like, that sort of thing, so I guess I would be a little bit nervous. But I think if the vibe feels right and everything feels right and I feel comfortable, then I wouldn't have no problem doing it. Next question. Ooh! What's your opinion on dating today in the gay community? Get my sunglasses on, bitch. I'm joking. But my opinion on the gay community, dating on a gay community today, is that I think it is very hard for some people, majority of people. I don't know how I would put it, but I think it is definitely hard. There are things like Grindr, whatever, the one with the bumblebee on it, what's it called? Hornet, there's the Tinder, there's the other ones, like, you know, there's all these other dating apps outside. But like, I feel like a lot of guys, as I said in my previous video on my coming out story, you should totally watch it if you haven't, as I said previously in my dating, in my coming out story video, I think that is very hard for, it was very hard for me personally, and I think it's very hard for other males, gay males, for the dating, well, it's very hard to date, the dating world is very hard for gay males in particular today, because I feel like a lot of people are looking for that quick fix. They're not quite serious nowadays, they don't know how to commit. Yeah, I think commitment and loyalty is a very big issue that we face in the gay community today, and it's safe to say that I've experienced it. So yeah. Favourite place to go in London? So my favourite place to go in London would be, oh, there's just so many places, there's literally like so many places. Oh, let me have a think, let me sip some tea, have a think. My favourite place in London would have to be Brick Lane. Brick Lane, without a shadow of a doubt. I love Brick Lane because my friend, the first time I ever went there was with my friend Kelly. I love you, Kelly, miss you. I went there with Kelly for the first time ever, and I got some really good photos there. But it's such a cool, vibrant place. There's so many drinking places, cocktail bars, the lot. Oh, okay. Briefs, jocks, or thongs? Well, I don't have thongs, but I've never tried wearing a thong. I have jocks, so I have two, so I wear them, that's fine. And briefs, but I guess I kind of like briefs and jocks. I don't know about thongs, but I can imagine it's not very comfortable because it would feel like you're getting a permanent wedgie, no? Best piece of advice you have ever been told? For me, I think the best piece of advice I have ever been told, because I think the best piece of advice I've ever been told is, the past few months I've been up and down, to say the least. Like, I've been up and down, to say the least, but I'm doing a lot. Like I say, like, I get good days and bad days, and like, I'm not, by all means, I'm not playing a victim, because, you know, obviously no one knows the situation. Maybe you're about to, who knows? Bitch! But I think the best piece of advice I've ever been told is that, which I tend to tell others as well, and I tend to tell others, and you gotta get this in your head. Like, I think for a lot of people, you've got to get this in your head, and I do tell people this. Like, I do tell my friends this, I do tell myself this. What you want isn't particularly what you need. What you want and what you need are two very different things, and I feel like a lot of people tend to get those things mixed up. That's what I feel, and I do tell people that because I think it gets them thinking, because they may think that they want this, but when really if you think about it, what you want isn't that. You need someone to, for example, in a relationship, you need someone who's going to want to push you, to make you a better person. The person that you want necessarily isn't what you need. So that's what I'm trying to say, and that's my best advice that I've been told and that I tend to tell people. So yes. Next question. Who's my fave shorty? My fave shorty, without shadow of a doubt, is you, Sean. I love you, I missed you. What's the last photo you took on your phone? I will get a screenshot of that. I'll just put that out there. That's the last photo. 5-star cruise or a 5-star holiday? I love you. I love you too, Carla. I'm blowing loads of kisses to everyone today. 5-star cruise or a 5-star holiday? That's hard. To be honest, I've only been on a cruise because I went on my first time abroad, which I'll be doing. I went on my first time abroad, which was bloody amazing. Had the most amazing time with my family, and I'm so thankful that they took me. I'm so thankful for Granddad, and I'm so thankful for my family for taking me. But I think I would have to go on a 5-star cruise, purely because you get to experience different places and different countries, and I would want to have, not that, like, I don't really care about what room I stay in anyways in a cruise, because like, you're not really on the cruise for that long, the ship for that long, so I would have to go 5-star cruise because I want to have a good experience whilst I'm on the ship and also outside the ship. So yeah, 5-star cruise it is. Next question. Unpopular. What are your unpopular opinions? I have a few. I'm gonna say it, and I think it's about time people say it, okay? And I'm not sure if people agree with me or not, but I definitely think Nando's is overrated. Nando's is so overrated. The buns are dry, the chicken's dry, and like, I can't be dealing with that. I don't really like dry chicken. I don't like dry buns, like, no. So yeah, Nando's is overrated, if I'm being honest. I'm going to give you 3 unpopular opinions. My unpopular opinion, my second one, would have to be that I love Jeffree Star and I love Shane Dawson, but I don't really like their conspiracy range. I don't like the conspiracy palette at all. Something is just missing for me, and it's just not giving me the wow that I had seen before, especially in Jeffree's previous cosmetic launches. Like in his previous palettes, I've seen a far better arrangement. I feel like something was just missing for me in this collection, and like, you know what? Hey ho, there's still going to be more palettes to come out, obviously. I think too much attention is paid to the wrong artists. I mean, like, for me, I absolutely love Tori Kelly, and she has such a beautiful voice and she writes such beautiful music, and I think she's so underrated. Like, she deserves more recognition, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. Next question. What has happened to you and your ex? He cheated. Next question. Quite a few people have asked me this question. So what is the best way to get over someone, or best way to get over a breakup? I mean, I would definitely recommend, like, after a breakup, I think for me, the first few weeks, I will say this to people, the first few weeks it's been hard. Like, the first few weeks were hard. I was crying pretty much every day. Sometimes I do get a bit tearful now, because obviously, like, you love that person, you know what I mean? Like, you love that person, and it is hard. And I'm gonna be honest and vocal about it, because you know what? Like, I'm not ashamed. Like, you love that person, and like, you go through it, and essentially it's like you've lost someone, you're mourning the death of someone or a pet or anything, and that's how it feels, and it feels fucking horrible. Heartbreak is one of those things that's not great for anyone, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemies, if I'm being honest. But the past few months were hard, but like I said, I've been vocal and honest about it, and I think it's so important that you don't shut yourself off from anyone, because that's when you that's when you push people away. That's when you don't appreciate what you have. That's when you're not confronting your feelings and everything you feel deep down you're not dealing with, and that's not a healthy way to deal with it, in my opinion. But yeah, generally, like I said, just have your fucking shit days. Do whatever you want to do whatever makes you happy, and don't think about that other person, because at the end of the day, and I know it's going to sound harsh, they ain't thinking about you, boo. Or if they are thinking about you, good on them, but if they're not thinking about you, fuck it, they're not worth your time. And soon you'll grow to realise that. I mean, I know I did, and I'm going to say that I'm being upfront and honest, and I mean it in the least shady way possible, regardless if I've got my shades on or off. But I genuinely think, like, you know deep down that they're not thinking about you, and if they are, good on them, but like, things don't work out for a reason, and people lie to you. People lie when they break up to you, because they can't tell you the actual truth, and they can't confront you about how they're feeling, and that's okay, that's fine. And yeah, that's all I have to say on that matter. Next question. The final question is, what do you think of the UK Drag Race? I quite like the UK Drag Race now. I didn't like it in the beginning. I felt like it was very mediocre, if I'm being honest. I felt like it was trying to be something that not the people, but the show was trying to be something it's not. Felt like it was a bit Americanized, but when it got to the Snatch Game and like the Girl Group Challenge, the show really came into its own, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the fact that the Frock Destroyers are in the top 10 in number 10 in the Vodafone charts, and they overtook people like Ariana Grande. Like, hello, you overtook the Queen. Like, it's Ariana Grande. Like, that's bloody amazing to me. And I think UK Drag Race has a lot more to give, so we'll wait and see in the next few more seasons. So, yeah. Thank you guys for all your questions. I am done. That is me done for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you find it funny. I hope you find some form of entertainment in it. And maybe I'll do a part 2. So let me know in the comments below. But before I go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Yeah.